Welcome to the booming market of digestive economics, where your colon is the trading floor and every meal is a speculative investment. If your gut makes methane, congratulations, you're the human version of a biogas plant, turning lentils into long-term assets and cabbage into renewable despair. Forget Wall Street. The real hedge fund is happening in your intestines, where microbial brokers work day and night to squeeze value out of every crumb you eat. While others burn through calories like amateurs, you, the methane producer, operate with ruthless efficiency. You don't just digest food, you leverage it. Every gram of fiber you consume goes through a process so thorough it would impress any economist. Nothing is wasted, everything is repurposed, and the returns, unfortunately, show up on your waistline. Let's talk strategy. The modern dietitian tells you to diversify your fiber portfolio: chia, oats, beans, cruciferous vegetables, all high-value assets in the digestive world. You think you're investing in health, in satiety, in long-term colon happiness. What you're really doing is fueling an internal energy market run by your microbial overlords. The bacteria and archaea in your gut are venture capitalists of gas, turning complex carbohydrates into short-chain fatty acids, methane, and enough pressure to make you reconsider your life choices. Each healthy meal is an investment with guaranteed ROI, returns on indigestion. The fiber you lovingly pile onto your plate doesn't vanish into thin air. It's metabolized by your gut's most industrious employees. In a balanced system, this process produces small amounts of beneficial compounds that help maintain gut lining integrity and reduce inflammation. But in your methane-producing empire, the operation is too successful. The methanogens, those archaea with the patience of accountants and the appetite of oil barons, take control of the market. They absorb hydrogen, produce methane, and slow down your digestive transit like bureaucrats at closing time. The result is a gut economy that's efficient to the point of dysfunction. Food stays longer, nutrients are extracted more completely, and even your kale salad yields extra calories. You've built an organism that hoards energy the way a miser hoards cash, and there's no easy bankruptcy clause. Think of it this way. While your friends are living on fast metabolisms and fleeting appetites, you're sitting on a digestive savings account that never stops accruing interest. The only problem is that your returns aren't liquid, they're gaseous. Your methane production inflates your abdomen like an overfunded balloon, and the dividends come in the form of bloating, discomfort, and a soundscape that could ruin dinner parties. Every bite of lentils or quinoa becomes a high-risk investment in renewable embarrassment. You could almost admire the efficiency if it didn't feel like your intestines were running a 24-hour energy plant. And let's not ignore the health risks of this digestive capitalism. That slowed transit time isn't just inconvenient, it's a potential warning sign. When food lingers too long in the gut, fermentation intensifies, leading to gas buildup, altered motility, and a higher likelihood of constipation. Over time, this can contribute to small intestinal methanogen overgrowth, IMO, a condition that turns your once innocent salad into an agent of chaos. The gas itself can trigger bloating, so severe it mimics weight gain, distorting your shape and your self-esteem in equal measure. It's hard to feel healthy when your so-called balanced meal leaves you both inflated and fatigued, like a stock market investor watching their portfolio implode. And yet, the modern wellness industry keeps encouraging us to buy more fiber. Add flaxseed. Double the beans. Try fermented foods for gut diversity. But for the methane elite, that's like throwing more money into a market already in a bubble. You're overinvesting in an ecosystem that can't handle more raw material. Your microbes don't need encouragement, they need regulation. Every extra spoonful of oats or whole grains only deepens your dependency on fermentation. It's the biological equivalent of quantitative easing, temporary stimulation followed by long-term inflation, except the inflation happens in your abdomen. The cruel irony is that you did everything right. You ate clean, you followed the science, you believed that more fiber equals more health. And yet your body betrayed you by being too efficient. The methanogens in your gut don't care about your fitness goals, they care about maximizing yield. They will take that fiber and convert it into methane, short-chain fatty acids, and calories with corporate precision. They are tireless, immoral accountants working in the shadows, ensuring that every gram of roughage gets monetized. It's capitalism at its purest, and your body is the market it's exploiting. The side effects, of course, are catastrophic for your social and emotional balance. Chronic bloating, becomes the new normal. You wake up feeling like you swallowed a weather balloon and go to bed convinced you're slowly inflating. You start to dread meals not because of hunger, but because of what follows: the pressure, the distension, the strange symphony of microbial applause echoing through your abdomen. And then there's the smell. Methane may be odorless on its own, but it rarely travels alone. It mingles with sulfur compounds and volatile acids to create aromas that could clear a room faster than a financial collapse. You can almost hear your gut laughing, counting its microbial profits while your dignity plummets in value. There's a darker layer to this so-called gas economy. When your gut becomes too efficient at fermentation, it doesn't just affect your comfort, it can alter your metabolism. Researchers have linked high methane output to slower gut motility, disrupted appetite regulation, and even changes in fat storage. That means the very mechanism that makes your digestion so productive might also make your weight loss goals harder to reach. You're not just digesting food, you're maximizing it. Every gram of fiber becomes both an environmental hazard and a caloric investment. You're the human embodiment of sustainable energy, except you're the one paying the price. So, what's the financial advice for your gut portfolio? Caution, moderation, and the occasional divestment. Diversify less, not more. Don't flood the market with fiber. Manage your assets strategically. High-fiber foods are still valuable, but if you're prone to methane production, they can quickly turn from blue-chip stocks into toxic bonds. Try lower fermentable options, increase hydration, and move often. Physical activity helps regulate digestion and prevent microbial monopolies. Think of it as redistributing wealth from your microbes back to yourself. But the real moral of this market is sobering. The body loves efficiency, but efficiency isn't always good for you. A gut that recycles every calorie, that extracts energy from kale as if it were chocolate cake, is not a blessing. It's a betrayal wrapped in biology. Your microbes may be running the most profitable gas operation on Earth, but you're the one footing the bill, in bloating, fatigue, and awkward silence after dinner. So the next time you're tempted to invest in more fiber, remember, in the gut economy, high returns always come with hidden costs. The methane market never sleeps, and neither will you, not with that much gas waiting to cash out.